Welcome back to another STEM with Miss Dubois video. Today we're talking about how to use the Loft tool in Fusion. I'm STEM with Miss Dubois, so let's begin. Alright, so let's go over how to use Loft. The first thing that you're going to do is go to Create Sketch, and you can click any of these planes. I like to do this plane. And once again, there will be a video on that soon if there's not one posted already. If it is posted, I'll put a link below. Anyways, so you can click any shape you want. I'm going to go with the circle just because. And I always start by clicking the origin, and I'm going to type out a value of 2 inches. Okay? Then you're going to finish sketch. We're not going to use Loft yet. What we're going to do is we're going to click Construct, which is right next to Assemble and Configure. And we're going to click Construct. We're going to click Offset Plane. We're going to click this sketch that we just made. And we're going to offset our plane going up. And this can be as high or as low as you want it. I am going to do 0.5 inches. Now I'm going to click on the offset plane and I'm going to click Create Sketch. And now I'm going to go to Create. And once again, you can do anything using this. I'm going to go to Polygon. And I'm going to do Circumscribed Polygon. And I'm going to drag this out 1 inch. You can also type that if you wish. And I'm going to click Finish Sketch. This is where Loft will come into play. To go to Loft, you go to Create. After you go to Loft and you click the 2 faces you want. Loft is going to call these profiles. So I'm going to click this face and this face. And you can mess around with direction or connected. It does not matter. You can also mess around with this. It does not matter. I would mess around and explore yourself for this. But this is how you do it. You simply just click, let me press OK, and then let me press undo. So this is how you do it. You go to Create, you go to Loft, you click this face, and you click OK. And there, you have something lofted. Now, there's another thing that you can do with Loft, and I'm going to explain that. So to do that, I'm going to go to Create Sketch. I'm going to click this plane. I am going to bring myself over a little bit farther. That's not a word I want to use right now. Anyways, I'm going to move myself a little further away. I'm going to press Escape, the ESC key, and I'm going to click Center Diameter Circle. And this time I'm only going to do 0.2. I'm going to click Finish Sketch. I'm going to bring my mouse all the way back to my mini circle or small circle. And then I'm going to click Construct, which is also next to Inspect. I'm going to click Offset Plane. I'm going to click this area. And I'm going to type in 1 inch to offset the plane 1 inch. Now I'm going to click on it, click Create Sketch. And now I'm going to draw a rectangle that is 1 tab 1 inches, so a square. And I'm going to click Finish Sketch. And now I'm going to go to Loft. Let me find it, which is, by the way, Loft is always going to be in Create. I'm going to click Loft. And then instead of clicking the profile of this circle, I'm actually going to click the point. And you'll see that it's point because it will give you sharp or point tangent. I'm going to keep it sharp. And now I'm going to click this face. And we just made an upside down pyramid. Whoa. You can also do this by once again going to Create Sketch. I did not want that. I'm going to go to Create Sketch. I'm going to click this plane. I'm going to bring my mouse in the middle of these 2 models. I'm going to click the ESC key because I'm not using my mouse thing because I didn't feel like finding it. I'm going to type in 1.5, 1.5. I'm going to make another square. I'm going to click Finish Sketch. I'm going to click Construct, which is right next to Inspect and Configure. I'm going to click the square. I'm going to drag it up 1.5 inches. I'm going to click on the offset plane. I'm going to click Create Sketch. I'm going to drag my thing over there, press the ESC key. And I'm actually going to use construction lines to find the center of this, just because I really do care about this being perfectly in the center. The way to do that is you click line, and you make sure you click construction. Now I'm going to this area, I'm dragging it down, and I'm waiting to see, or actually I can use a sketch constraint, which we learned about in one of the other videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line right over here. I'm going to click sketch constraint. And I'm going to click this midpoint one. And there we go. I have my sketch constraint there. I'm actually going to undo this one because I don't know what those emojis are for. I'm going to click midpoint. I'm going to click this and this. Okay, it works the same, just double checking. And now I'm going to click another, or I'm going to make another construction line. I go to create, I go to line. I want to make sure I'm at 90 degrees. I click ESC to finish the tool. I'm going to click this and this. And based on this logic, this point is the center of the circle right here in between. I'm going to click point. And I'm going to click right there. Now I'm going to click Finish Sketch. I did that for a reason. Oh, I was already in the offset plane. Perfect. So I'm going to actually edit that sketch by double clicking on it in my timeline. To redo that, what I did was I just went to my timeline, which is right here. I double clicked it, and now I'm going to go to circle, and I'm going to type in a diameter of 0.2. I do not want a super large circle. And notice it was not construction lined. I did not want it to be a construction line, or else it would not loft. Because to make anything 3D, you have to have solid lines. I'm going to click loft. I'm going to click this as profile 1, and I'm going to click this point as profile 2. And I just made another pyramid. So that is how you use the loft tool. And that was how to use the loft tool in Fusion. I'm Sem with Miss Bois. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day and a great life. Bye!